can't move.
I can't move if living is without you. Oh, this guy's saying.
Alrighty, quiet on the set. Going live on the radio.
Testes.
Quiet on the set. You're listening to WRFB, Radio Free Britannia, and no other freaking better place in the world than Deltona, Florida. Here you are, lunch with no other than the dynamic duo, Laz and Jack.
And greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
This is Jack. Welcome to another edition of Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we interpret the news so you don't have to.
That's right. Bringing you our own brand of news from right here inside Shroud Avatar 5 days a week for your viewing and listening pleasure. Today is Toasty Thursday, April 20th, 2017, here inside Shroud Avatar. And how's everybody doing today?
Yeah, just great.
Huh.
Well,
Tasty.
everybody seemed to roll out of bed this morning. Right
Yeah,
now,
at least, some folks have made it here today. It's awful quiet here in the studios. Towards the end of the week.
Well, there's lots of information out there. I mean, consider this. Chaos actually posted today's stand-up corner already.
I saw that, but of course that'll still have to wait now.
That will wait for tomorrow.
I also saw that we have some updates from Chris as well. Interesting stuff there. Of course, for those of you with the Dev Plus access, there is information out there in Dev Plus for you guys to go peruse. The QA server did come online last night, so base testing is on. Go ahead and get yourselves set up. Go get the download, get yourselves in there, and start bashing on the doors of the pre-release 41 QA.
Yeah, I was able to patch, and I was on the lot for just a minute. But you know what? I wanted to play some music, have the game music playing at the same time. So somebody had to do something. But yeah.
So what? You can't walk and chew bubblegum at the same time is what you're saying?
No, I can run. You know me running multiple game clients. I can do that. I just chose not to.
Oh. I can fly if I want to.
I can play with myself if I want to. Damn you.
I just don't want to.
Just don't
feel
leave
like it
your
right now.
friends behind.
Sick.
Or don't feel your friends behind.
No.
Yeah.
Is that the Greek army motto? Go ahead and I'll be right behind you.
You can dance if you want to. Leave
But
your
moving right along, that's right, it is Thursday. Of course, all sorts of interesting stuff being worked on. What are we going to start today, Jack?
Well, we might as well start off with the stand-up corner, and then go into Chris's blog, and then maybe at some point in time we'll actually answer some of those questions that were asked from the postmortem.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
We haven't
I
gotten to
figured
those at all yet.
most of those are just, we can get to them if we need to. But
Suck it, miners.
yeah.
Yeah.
We got all sorts of pressing business like that, we got the update, and for those folks who don't follow, there was a post out to the BMC's Facebook about that Zeke had asked Chris about what's happening with the Lyceum, was it, or the Exeter mines, that they were going to be narfing all the silver, and Chris actually came back with that post. You read that the other day, didn't you? Is that what you saw?
Well, that was breaking news. I announced that like last week, man.
Yeah, but
And breaking news.
Breaking news from last week.
I was here. I just want to, reiterate to the folks out there that we've been told that to the contrary, it's going to be more silver out there for the folks and not less.
There will be something. We just don't know what it is yet.
Now, of course, it's not probably going to be as easy to get to, but that's a whole different story to itself.
Yep. So you ready for yesterday's stand-up corner?
But of course, up on screen for the boys and girls out there.
Okay, guys, don't forget the stand-up corner is where the devs say, hey, I worked on this yesterday, I'm working on this today. Something random gets written down and eventually gets posted to the forums, and we get to interpret it so you don't have to. And so this is yesterday's stand-up corner, where over in the art department, NFG Damon
Waldron,
working on Grannis and Fireflies and the Meteor Shower.
Fireflies.
I love that
Meteor
show. That
Shower.
was a great show, wasn't it?
It was a fantastic show. Nothing like the Space Western will be coming back.
Did you catch the sketch fab of Grannis yesterday?
Maybe.
For those of you folks who didn't catch it, we've got it in Discord. You want to come on in and talk to us? Check out all the great stuff.
We can show it to everybody just because that Sketchfab is public information now.
I understand that, but it's also a way to get them to come join us. Cough, cough.
Join us in Discord. Why would people go to nbnn.info and click on the Discord button and join us?
Because they might want to talk
hard.
They might want to see the breaking news that we've posted before we've shared it with the world. I don't know.
Or they just want to hang out with us and occasionally
because we're totally awesome folks to hang out with, and
we never die in parties. We never die in parties.
Never die. Never happened.
Never happened. Don't know what you're talking about.
Never. Kevin Wells.
Also working on Grannis and the character meeting.
You need a little character there, pal.
Hey, you need some character in your life.
I tell you, I got plenty of characters in my life. Just look around the room.
Right?
Yeah.
Killing me. Killing me. Are you what?
Nothing. Sorry, go ahead.
Go on.
What?
Am I there?
No, you're not there. You're here.
You're not there. Dave's not here.
Wherever you go, there you are, man.
You're not here. You're not on set. The almighty Gix Vargach. Matt. Also hanging out in the character meeting. And working on Grannis. See, he's got to bone Grannis in order to make sure that he moves.
Gotta make sure Grannis, yeah. He
And
looked well-boned to me.
Well, had he updated to Unity 5.6, he would have had a third spline in his back or something like that.
Reticulating the spines.
Yeah. Then Reed
Rollo.
He's trying to make sure that the marble is nice and polished with some more statues.
Mm-hmm.
He's trying to make sure that David's Winky is nice and firm.
or limp?
Winky.
Oh my god.
Firmly limp.
Hard as a rock, man. Hard as a rock.
Like
It
a
is.
rock.
Just because he's hung like a pinky doesn't mean he's not hard like a rock.
That's right.
Pinky, winky, wanker.
That's right.
Yep.
And bugs.
Bug.
Over in design, Beezus.
Brandon
Help
Cotton.
me, beasts. Help me, beasts.
Help me, Beezus.
Help me, Beezus. Working on the new weapons and loot and recipes and skills.
Loot. We're
Sea
not
Wolf.
talking about that thing Jack's playing.
Not yet. Other kind of loot. Working on High Vale's upskirt and points of interest and wildlife. He's trying to tame the crabs.
Yay!
I mean, Led Zepp ran through there, and now he's got to do some pest control.
Hey.
What?
Okay.
What? You resemble that remark or something?
Yeah,
No.
laughing. Yeah. Who's this old lady?
Which old lady?
That's out there.
I don't know.
Beggar?
Oh, yeah, okay. Never mind.
Fans.
We
Fans.
it's an invasion of the body snatchers.
Wait.
Yeah.
Wait, new name. New name. So, new NFG, Damien Leto.
Filet-O.
Damien.
Damien Felicio working on NPC emotes
There you
and
go.
quest training.
Quest training.
Nice.
Dan the Man.
Dan the Man Brennan.
He's been hanging out in the outhouse and spawning the fall, as well as some interactive items and player towns. Lum the Mad
Lum the Perturbed.
has decided that
The Miffed.
Artifice's NPC traps need some work, as well as she's trying to help out Damien work out how to run a quest and how to write a quest. Sorcerer Steve, he's upskirting the Blood River,
Blood River.
as well as the camps and traps and bugs.
Bug.
Over in tech, Bobby,
Damn it, Bobby.
he's been working on property data and soda map bugs
Bug.
and live data review. JY,
Dead data review, right?
he's so slick you shouldn't confuse him with KY, working on localization.
I
Wizard
got
Smoke?
nothing.
What? You got nothing? You got nothing after I,
I got
said
nothing.
that? Nothing after I said that?
I can't. Owl's head's a little broken right now.
Oh, okay.
And
No, you don't know how
I
broken
didn't get
Owl's
into it.
head is right now, my friend.
Yeah, I pop in. I can't move. I can't look. I can't do anything. I went out to the world map. I'm fine. I go back in Owl's head, and it's still broken. It's just broken. You can't move, even if you like zone out and like you're in even the entrance. They're gonna need to freaking cut out. Anyway, go ahead, please continue.
Well,
KY, yes, that's what I'm getting. That's what I'm not getting right now. Any KY because I think I need some lube. Just slide into that zone.
Okay.
So you can see
the
it's rubbing
spit's
you
not
the wrong
working.
way.
It's tight though.
Hmm.
Have you tried teleporting?
Yes, I've tried unsticking too. Nothing.
Teleporting is what got me stuck the first time.
Don't know.
Moving right along.
Wizard Smoke. On this 420 day, he has been puff past the magic mover vendors and bugs.
Bug.
The Deathbringer one and only, he's decided that today he's going to sit there and hang over everybody's shoulder and squash bugs.
Bug.
Taslo's refactoring the web and testing it and followed by he's trying to pull out his flowchart template as he works on some planning.
You need a flow chart, you know.
Absolutely. How does this flow?
Does bear number 1 attack?
Or does bear number 1 run away?
What? Check them out.
I don't know. Over in QA, the Attenwood is working on testing his own sanity and localizing his sanity and regressing his sanity and accounts.
He's accounting for all that regression, localization.
He's trying to account for his sanity is what he's trying to do.
He's trying to account, yeah, I tell you.
And then Seraphina's working on regression testing, and she's still trying to figure out how to work the robot.
Fix Bender.
And then forums.
None of the wonderful customer service.
Not today.
That's it. Nobody's getting any loving today.
Yeah, no love for anybody
No love
from
yesterday.
or the day before, or some point in recent history. Our useless overhead group, we had the Dippy Bird working on hardware setup, and he's fallen and he can't get it up, as well as some equipment.
Well, everybody's heard about the bird.
Killing me. Because I just want to like stand on top of a bar and be like Pee Wee Herman right about now.
Oh, I know a guy who might be able to get that done for you.
Well, I mean, I need to go down to Florida, go find an adult movie theater, and pull the Pee Wee Herman.
I knew you were
Oh, well, that's easy. I can point you in the right direction on that one too.
Okay.
Before.
Actually, I believe he did that somewhere near where I.
Oh, is that
That's
place still
another
open?
story. I wouldn't be surprised.
Here is where Pee Wee was arrested for rubbing one
This
out.
is where Pee Wee was playing with his Pee Wee. That's right.
And if you'd like to do
Like
the same,
Abraham
it'll
Lincoln,
just cost
somebody
you.
else got shot in the back of the head.
Shot in the back of the head. The hell was that?
Barrick was working on trying to manage this community and contest planning, as well as a live streamer 3. Hutch was working on character meetings in Granis and the Oracle review in Homes and Bugs.
Bug.
Lord British,
I don't know the guy. Never seen him.
never heard of him. Who is this Lord British fellow?
Who's this guy?
Working on meetings and journal business and Jira entry and playing with himself.
Play testing.
Well, it's like, how does this work? One finger or two?
Diagram.
Need a
Two.
diagram for this?
And one, right? Two and
Sounds like
Oh. So you're trying to go over the shocker?
Yeah, there you go.
Okay. It's like
The
Chaos.
shocker. There you go.
Chaos working on decoration setup, database offers, and bugs.
Bug.
He's entering something into Jira and servicing some customers.
Ah, that's why.
what?
Chaos is giving out to customers.
That's Sarah's job. What the hell? I don't want that guy touching me.
Last but not
Servicing
least,
customers.
Last but not least, the Dark Star working on the weekly update. Character meeting, Riley's 41 post, and trying to direct the community. Play nice. Not gonna happen.
Play nice, kiddies.
Not
It's a
gonna
big
happen.
sandbox. There's plenty of room for everybody. Don't be kicking the sand in other players' faces.
Take my balls and go home. Take my balls and go home.
Screw you guys, I'm going home. That's
Screw
right.
you guys.
Yeah, it was, talking about Lord British there real quick is little strange thing. Well, not strange, happens from time to time. Arius when Wayne was streaming last night, Wayne
Action
Potts
news reporter.
was
Yeah.
out there roaming reporter at the EVL's Virtue League. And while he was out there, I just happened to be doing a couple things, and I noticed the chat going off on Chatty, and I was like, does he really have that much of an engaged audience? And I realized there was some guy who was ticked off at the game, who, screaming about this, screaming about that, and finally I had to push the ban button on him. And
there's trolls being trolls. I try to ignore it.
He seemed to be a miffed guy that he spent some money that he's not happy about, and he can't get a refund, and it's the world's problem. He's got to go to other people's streams and scream about how disappointed he is. Now, while we don't, of course, mind you coming in and stating, your case or whatever it may be, if you're going to come into a stream and just blatantly scream about stuff and not have a conversation that's relevant or even state a case, just, blatantly screaming about it, that's the kind of treatment you can expect. The same in return. So I just want to put that out there for anybody, or if that person just happens to be listening,
Yeah, if that person is here, I would also like to let them know that perhaps they can sell their accounts at like a place like ShroudMarketplace.com.
That's one of those things that a lot of people don't realize is the marketplace is available, and if you're not happy with what you invested, you can happily sell that account. What do you need a refund for? The market's fair. You can get probably above value for what you actually paid for it. Sell your account and be done with it. I saw him make a remark that he had just uninstalled the game again. So apparently something keeps this guy coming back, but it kills me when, somebody's going to come in and complain, bitch and gripe and complain, bitch and gripe, but not be anything relevant towards, well, I tried the game and I didn't like this. And they didn't give me no answers. Not anyway, so.
It's hard being human.
Well, the hard part is, yes, the game is definitely not optimized. And even though we like to poke fun that a long time ago there was a Unity best practice where you do something, then you work on the levels of detail. You do something, you work on the levels of detail. You do something, you work on the levels of detail, which hasn't happened as far as Portalarium's development. They've decided to go ahead and we're going to put everything out there, and then we're going to eventually get all of our assets in place and the way that we want them to look at, then we will work on the levels of detail instead of doing this consistent levels of detail, which may or may not be too much work initially. It's kind of like if they would go through and optimize Owl's Head or anything in the Hidden Vale. You have to remember, this was designed using Unity 4. And
yes, keep in mind
currently
that this is Lum's hell.
Lum hates the place because it is not optimized at all. It's got some of the worst frame rates in the game. But at the same time, we set up shop here.
Yes.
But eventually they are going to get back to retouching this and replacing the Unity 4 assets with Unity 5 assets, and then going through making the place look a lot better. You know what? Wait for it. Hey, it's the same thing that...
Wait for it.
I'm also waiting for Unity 5.6 to be upgraded in the office and them to publish the game with Unity 5.6 as the design editor, just because Vulkan support should actually bring over a 60% increase in performance without doing a damn thing. Yeah, Vulkan.
Live long and prosper.
I would
Vulkan
like to see
support,
Vulkan
man.
in this game. That or DX12.
Yeah.
Is that going along with the Klingon localizations?
That's right.
No, that is completely different.
There's a whole move for Klingon localization out there.
I'm all about it.
Yes.
No,
but Laz has,
Right, it's clear.
Laz has never read what's actually in Unity 5.6 versus what's in Unity 5.5 and what's being upgraded. Just like a 2D sorting group, although it doesn't really apply to us since this is a 3D. But changing the sort order group may or may not actually be something that could be used for, say, cloth.
You think?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah, so it's one where that guy's bitching about, hey, he wants a refund because he's not happy about something, when it's one where it's like, you know what, you're funding early access, the game is not completed, and if you...
Where's my elephant?
2D sorting helps with visual effects.
Yeah.
User interface.
Yeah, he wanted to know where his elephant could find.
And Elephant's not there yet. Elephant may or may not be released sometime in the very near future. They plan on having story complete sometime in July.
And that's what we know.
It's
That's
going
right.
on.
Yes,
As
that's what we
we
know.
get asked all the time.
Isn't it?
Now, another point somebody was arguing was, what about their release date? What about the promised release date? They've missed the release date. No.
Well, they've missed every single one of them just because, you know what, their game state isn't in a place where they can release it.
Yeah. The
And
developers have always said the game will be released when it's finished.
It's released. It'll be
Get
released.
your hand off my leg.
well, the hard
Disclaimer,
part
please.
is also
Disclaimer
That's
2017.
Mac. Uh-huh.
No disclaimer.
no,
2017 disclaimer. This is not launch. This is
That's right.
persistence. Disclaimer 2017.
Yeah, the hard part is also remembering that most normal game development takes place between 5 and 8 years before you see a product. We've been able to see a product since day one.
Absolutely.
Well,
So we've gotten to see
chicken room is
all,
over
we've gotten to see
It's the
all
chicken
of
room,
the-
that's
the-
right.
The bumps and bruises.
Nowhere else have you seen the chicken room, so.
chicken room, you get to choke the chicken. That's all you can do. Sit there and choke it.
Play with the corn cob, have fun with your sheep. Of course, you can do it all in this virtual world. But let's talk about a little something different. Of course, Chris has got his blog out there,
Yes, he does.
and he's been keeping us updated on some of his other things that he's been working on.
He's been keeping us abreast of some of the
Abreast.
things that he's been working on. So for today, 420.
You gonna jump right to today?
Why did you? What was there yesterday?
Well, I guess there is. I don't think we
Why?
did yesterday.
We didn't do yesterday's because it was posted 2:35
Because it
p.m.
was posted, yes.
Okay, so yesterday, Chris did have a few quick meetings this morning. Evasion duration was increased to be more in line with other short duration defensive skills. He fixed a bug on the Firefly spell and checked in 2 more artifacts and added support for a new buff type. Won't say what it is to avoid spoilers.
Buff tag.
alert.
Buff tag. Rustic. Buff
He's
tag.
adding 6 new crazy buffs for the fall,
Crazy buffs.
as well as 6 new distribution methods for above buffs. And he made
Beefcake.
visual effects for said buffs. Shh. Programmer art. He fixed the martial helm so it doesn't screw up armor sets. He created special ore nodes for the fall. Let's see. I have to hit I have song. That one doesn't.
What's a whore node?
Well, that's yeah.
War node? Yeah.
A whore node? What is that?
You gotta stop
At
first before you start.
Richard's request, he made ghosts even more annoying to fight for warriors.
For warriors to fight. Really?
Jeez.
How so?
How so?
That's all he said.
Oh,
Confusion will no
Melee
longer work
resistant?
on ghosts. He did it for the lulz. And at Richard's request, he made Damage on the player. Clear the stillness buff so archers can't stow toe-to-toe in combat and get bonuses.
And you didn't want to read this.
Yeah, it just makes me...
Man.
People have a right to know.
Nah.
They can go read it themselves.
Yeah,
That's
see?
right. This is public on the forums, folks, but we're here to interpret it so you don't have to.
Oh, look, we found the lube.
What did you squeeze in the owl's head finally? It did.
All right, I'm behind you. I'm taking notes during the show, sir.
Oh,
Yeah. Yep.
taking the minutes of the meeting.
What he's
Very-
really doing, he's doing the court drawings, so that way whenever he's got the appropriate drawing.
Whenever they need the evidence, he's around.
Yeah.
I'm,
So for
I'm doing
today-
the technical side here.
Chris is working on increasing the rate at which things get damaged by 25%,
Yay!
and he'll
Yay.
probably keep creeping this value up as currently both from testing and player reports, stuff never needs replacing. Which is true. An overly long meeting
Not
about...
if you take care of it and you sit in your lot all day and you polish it and you love it.
How
and
many
you
times
hug
did
it.
we? How many times did we die the other day?
Oh, I don't know, several.
Several, and it's like if you start looking at my equipment, it's barely been damaged.
Oh, I don't know about you. I've had to fully repair mine twice since, well, as much as I could repair it. But
Well, you're older than he is. Of
Yeah.
course.
Well, you're still using fountain gear, aren't you, Jack?
What?
I'll tell you what. I'll go into combat. We'll finish this other one, but I'll get my garb on.
I think we died what? 7, 8,
That's
7,
hard.
9 times.
4 or 5 times, 15. I don't recall.
Look at your hit points.
Yeah.
Getting up there, getting up there.
And at the same time, Chris is investigating Eagle Eye because it looks like it is only doing part of what it is intended to do. And while stepping through code to see exactly what Eagle Eye was really doing, Unity crashed and he's now doing a full import. And he'll see you in a few hours. And fuck Unity!
Damn.
All right.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What was that outburst
There was sucking
for?
miners now. Fuck Unity. We don't want any Unity in here. We don't like Unity. We like revolutions and fighting and hurting one another. Fuck Unity.
And back in business.
Now you're talking like a real liberal.
I'm
Love you
confused.
guys. Sorry, go
Wake
ahead.
up, wake up, wake up.
All right.
I'm confused.
He had a Unity fart that made him stop and step back.
What are you talking about? I've got no problems. I just read what Chris wrote. But I mean, it's if you ever want to talk about Unity 5.6 and some of the good things that we should see, man,
Thank you.
it'd be a great time to do that. Unity.
Multiple
I-
GPU.
Look at this. Look at the testicles over there on that statue. Look at that. Isn't that amazing?
Which one are you talking about?
The one over here right beside Led Zepp. Look at that.
That's me.
That's just amazing.
That's me.
Zeb likes it.
I don't know what you're looking at. I see.
I was gonna
see 2 million
say
Chinas in the
you
butt.
just stopping at that one. That was it. You've been
That's the only one that matters.
okay.
Where the hell are you, Ariel? I don't see you.
He's on
Wayne.
Wink Lots.
Wank lots. I wank lots and have
Wank
the
lots.
situation well in hand.
Lots. Okay.
News anchor.
That's right. Glorious news anchor who's keeping a firm handle on the news.
That's right.
Absolutely.
Well, we've got 12 minutes
Coming
to
to
do
you
we-
live.
What do we even talk about?
Well, let's
Oh,
talk
I
about
don't
last
know.
night.
I didn't expect you
Hey.
to stop right in the middle of Chris's stuff, but that's okay.
Wait. Do I need to refresh this thing?
Let's talk about sheep.
Well, there were a couple
Oh.
more lines.
Wait. Sorry. That was me
I'm like,
not refreshing.
Stop That's it.
Hey, you know what? When I loaded up the screen, that's where it was. You can go check that out on my screen. And now he's back in business, and he's cleaning up our most frequently visited test map because it was taking longer and longer and longer and longer and longer to load because of lots of ruffed.
Yes.
Ruffed?
What? What the hell is that? No answer to that.
So that killed about a minute.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, the technical difficulties are not from Laz today. Can you believe it?
Wait, that was a refresh. That's all that was. I mean, I hadn't refreshed.
That's okay. Before you got to the what the fuck, I didn't see that part either. I refreshed and then I saw the rest. So.
Oh, so that wasn't even there when you had it. So, see.
So you got to the what the frick part, and I'm like, what's he talking about? I had it refresh. And then when you stopped, I'm like, well, why did he stop?
Maybe he hasn't
Why did little
refreshed
Jackie
yet.
stop the news report? I don't know.
Maybe you should have been like, man, occasionally we have to refresh Chris's blog because he keeps on updating it.
Because he actually updates it throughout the day. Yeah, that's yeah.
I'm working here.
Dying over here, I tell you.
It's like 85 degrees in this room, so it's pretty nice and toasty.
Toasty.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to go get some coffee and put some alcohol in it. You guys continue, please.
Oh,
Yeah.
Don't forget to flush.
Better bring enough for everybody. You better bring enough for the whole staff.
Is it just going to be the Irish cream with a touch, a splash?
To use a filter, would you?
Well, if I can get the Irishman to give me some cream, yes. All right, I'll be right back.
Now, real quick, again, we were talking about damage, equipment replacement, all that, and I keep changing out as I move up. But again, I had a repair after the other night, and I put my equipment on just to show that, I've got durability loss. I can only repair this equipment up to a certain point, and you can see that it's actually getting beaten down, and it is wearing. So,
so it's like, if you look at my stuff, I mean, but I've died 10, 15, 20 times since I started wearing this armor, and like my boots are 29 out of 32. My gloves are 83 out of 87. My legs are 75 out of 80. My chest is 122 out of 130. And my hood is 57 out of 62.
I thought you were 24, 36, 24.
I see. When I look at your stats on your armor,
and he told you it was 12 inches, didn't he? Yeah.
He did.
Hey.
It was only 8 inches, I tell you.
Are you confusing centimeters and inches again?
I measure from the back.
Oh, yeah.
Not. You know what? It's all depending on. I measure from the bottom of my kneecap. Okay.
Now, another thing I wanted to also bear to mind is that some of the equipment that I'm coming across, and as you can see with the helm I'm wearing, my helm has got a durability loss because of the enchantment. So its max was 45 to begin with. I now have a 44 max durability, out of the 45. But again, I just don't see. I mean, if I'm going to be replacing the equipment every other day, that's going to be ridiculous.
Well, I mean, it's one where
Get your code out, man.
Yeah.
I mean, if I mean, we'll have to see. 25% of what we're seeing now, and he wants to go further. That's
Well, no. He just changed it to 25% more than what it is currently. Then he's going to test it, and he has a sneaking suspicion that it's going to be creeping up and up until he decides, you know what, you die, your gear's going to take like a 30% hit. And it's one where, yes, there is a skill in the adventuring tree under tactics called armor preservation and weapon preservation, but my skill's only like 50 for both of those.
And are they working properly?
Oh, they're definitely working.
That's what you got Codas for. What are you complaining about?
Yeah, well, there's still a I don't know argument over that too. I mean, you can only go again. The durability factor is you can still use Kodos, but again, your maximum durability is being lost over time, so you'll never be able to fully repair it after a certain point.
Speaking of Kodos, I need to go pay some taxes.
Oh,
Pay taxes in a couple weeks.
Tax man.
Your house has gone bye-bye.
I got people out there complaining about somebody impersonating a GM out here on set, and they're going to be reporting them.
You know what? Let's all report List Rostov for impersonating a player.
Impersonating a player. That's right.
Yes.
He's got that summoning bug.
Where is he? Where did he go?
He
left.
Okay. Or he's invisible again.
He's got to make his spectacular entrances and exits. You know that.
Okay.
Ooh, Mac.
Right.
Looking spiffy in that outfit.
It's fiery.
Hold on. How do you
Brand
report
stressor.
the player? Report List Rostov. He's impersonating a player.
Yeah, too much.
Thanks.
All right, let's go ahead and move on out of here. What do we got left for today before we're going to start wrapping it up?
How do we actually report a player?
Well, you usually just have to right-click on the person and report player.
Well, he's not online, so I got to figure out how do we report him.
You would try your friends list, and then you
Way too
Email
complicated.
support.
yeah.
Just email support.
Yeah, if you haven't friended them and you're waiting on a request, if you got them on your list and they're offline, you can report an offline player. Look at that.
Hold on. Okay.
What if they're not on your
You're
list?
really gonna bust their balls with that. Come on.
He's
Just give us the numbers.
A player.
It's an interesting show today,
I tell you.
but tomorrow will be awesome because it'll be Friday tomorrow, huh?
I tell you. I think I encouraged a little too much of celebrating this day for everybody
I
out
don't
there. Everybody's just like really.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh no,
Yeah,
my
this
house has
bourbon-
disappeared.
I don't know about you, man, but that purple unicorn in there told me greatest story I ever heard.
Were you drinking
Purple
coffee with
unicorn.
bourbon whenever you saw this purple unicorn
No,
and it talked to you?
it's one of those other voices in my head.
Yeah. Roses are red, violets are blue. You're schizophrenic, and so are you.
Something like that.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Excuse me. All right, let's go ahead and move it right along.
Don't know where
Is,
to.
I know you're a little bit early, but we'll make it up.
I can talk about the soda cloak if you want.
Oh yes.
Oh, there we go. Soda cloak. Obloth cloak.
Yeah, give me just a second to pull it up. Excuse me while I whip this out.
What's he pulling out?
You know, I
Whip it good.
believe I actually
He's pulling out
have
something.
that right in front of me, too.
Oh my. That's
There is definitely a link to it on the Heart of the Britannia website.
Okay, so I'm ready to talk about things. Are you ready for me to talk about things?
Yes. So
Yes,
let's
we are.
go ahead and show the folks what we're talking about there, because this is a snazzy looking cloak nonetheless as well.
Indeed. So hey, everybody out there that doesn't know, I'm Rustic Dragon, former community manager for Portalarium and proprietor of the Hearth of Britannia. At the Hearth of Britannia, we, in addition to writing a companion cookbook for the Ultima series, the Hearth of Britannia also runs epic Ultima LARP events. I like to call them the ultimate Ultima LARP events because where else will you get to quest with the people behind the NPCs that made Ultima, Lord British himself, on Lord British's property, playing Ultima in real life. But that is, beside the point. What I'm here to talk about today is the wonderful thing that Portalarium has done as a fantastic gesture companion cloak for the event, using the community cloak that has accompanied such fantastic things as the Chemo Relief Fund and the Ultima Dragons 25th Anniversary Bash. There's a new cloak available in what I like to call Hearth of Britannia colors. Brown and blue is my absolute favorite color combination. So if you go to hearthofbritannia.com and scroll down the page, you can see...
We keep losing you, Rusty.
Pardon me?
You keep going in and out. I don't know why we keep losing your mic.
Well, poo. I'm holding the key down, so it shouldn't be a Vox issue.
Sounds like you're turning your head or something away.
Yeah, he was just turning his head. That's it.
I tell you what, next time I turn my head, I'll cough.
You sound much better there.
Doctor, we need a doctor. Is there a doctor in the house?
I have some experience.
All right, no more turning my head. Good call there. I appreciate that. All right, so, but if you check out hearthofbritannia.com and scroll down, you go to the event portal that is for Hobloth 4, you can see the Hobloth 4 cloak in beautiful, dark, rich chocolate brown, cobalt blue trim, and light brown fur or feathers. I'm not exactly sure what they are, but, the stuff at the top that's fluffy is light brown. If you go to the event, you get the cloak. You also get a bunch of really cool trinkets and stuff. But if for some reason you can't go to the event or don't want to go to the event, you can donate to the event to get the cloak. And it's only $25 to get the cloak. If you go to the Hearth of Britannia, or if you go to the Hobloth 4 website rather, and scroll down on the main page, there's a handy little button there to get your cloak for $25. Now, that being said, there are lots of donation tiers above and beyond that. Every donation tier above the $25 comes with physical goods, which is fantastic. So if you're sitting around waiting for your Shroud of the Avatar physical goods and you want to get something sooner, back my event and you'll get them, well, possibly sooner. I think the physical goods for Shroud of the Avatar are actually in the works now, but maybe it's a race. We'll see. There are tiers. There are tiers from $50 all the way up to $150, which include basically all the event trinkets that you would get if you were going to the event, including, of course, the digital cloak, a velvet codex symbol embossed dice or coin pouch, depending on if you're LARPing or gaming, double-sided 12 by 18 cloth map, which is going to be appropriate to the event, the second only double-sided 12 by 18 Ultima cloth map, a Hobloth 4 special trinket, which is really fantastic, but I can't tell you what that is yet because it's a surprise and it has to do with the quests at the event. The 18 by 24 commemorative paper map of Castleton, because Castleton is being sold, don't forget that. And the top tier prize is all of that stuff except your map will be autographed by Starr, Richard Garriott, myself, and anyone who contributes to the artwork. And if you scroll down the page a little bit further, you can see building sponsorships. And building sponsorships come with everything at the $150 level. So you get all that stuff I just said, the autograph stuff, and you get to advertise your business or personal message on the Hearth of Britannia website for the event. And you get a glow-forged laser engraved sign, 12 by 12 on wood, that will be placed on the building you sponsor at the event, that I will then mail to you after the event, or if you come to the event, you can take it home with you. So yeah, come for the cloak, come for the goods, all kinds of great stuff. Check out the Hobloth 4 portal, get the cloak. I'm excited. I'm really actually super excited, but that's, I think, the gist of it.
I think people should just plan to spend the month in Austin.
Yay!
I agree.
Come for one event, stay for them all throughout the month because SodaCon and Hobloth are all happening in the same month. So you should just take the month off, come hang out in Austin and be weird with everybody.
I'm going to move in with Jack.
I agree.
Oh no. Oh no. Someone has already sponsored the Provisioner. What are we going to do, Laz?
I saw that. Somebody already sponsored the Provisioner. Sponsored last year.
Doesn't mean they took it.
Well, they sponsored this.
Sponsored. It's sponsored.
Sponsored means that NBN News doesn't get to sponsor it again.
That's okay. We'll talk about other sponsorships.
Now, if that doesn't fill time, I don't know what does.
I don't know. But for some reason, it's that time to talk about the community calendar again.
Oh my God, we're out of time. No.
I think you guys should sponsor the theater.
We should
Sponsor with
the theater.
the theater? Yeah. Thank you.
Would love to.
Yeah, I was going to say, would love to, but.
Get that house sold already.
Exactly.
Yeah, there you go.
And buy my own property for Hobloth 5.
Can you rent out Castleton for a couple months? Yeah. It'll spend that money really quick.
That would probably be
I think
all the proceeds.
I think Castleton. I think it's $1,000 a day if you want to rent it for your own event.
Really?
I think. Don't quote me on that. That's just a number I've heard floating around.
That's not bad.
All right. Anyway.
Okay, don't forget.
Moving right along.
Community Calendar is brought to you by NBNN. It is found on the NBNN app, which is available on your iTunes or your iPhone, iPads, just on the Apple Store. Do a search for NBNN or Shroud of the Avatar, find it there, or the Google Store, or you know what, the Amazon Store for your Kindle.
That's
The
right.
NBNN app is available in all those places, and it's got all the links to the best things in game and related to the game, especially the community calendar. And that community calendar can also be found on nbnn.info. Just click on the calendar button at the top. All times on the calendar are Central Standard Time in the real world, but we prefer to refer to it as New Britannia Time.
New Britannia time.
And if you know what, since the calendar is an aggregate of all of the available Google public calendars related to Shroud of the Avatar, and you have a Google public calendar that you would like to have added to this calendar, you just need to send an email to news@nbnn.info, and Laz will eventually add your calendar to the community calendar.
Actually, we got a new calendar that's going to be added today, I understand.
Oh, well, you understand? I mean, you're the one responsible for doing it.
I got the message just
He's got
before
the
I sat
inside
down
scoop.
saying, hey,
Oh.
I got my calendar out there for
Okay,
you.
got my calendar. So a new calendar is going to be added post-haste. Don't forget all those fun pictures that you weren't supposed to share with anybody. Those go to nudes@nbnn.info. And if you're willing to fork over a small donation, there is a monthly fee for having that forwarded to your email account as well. Don't know what you're talking about, Willis. Don't know what you're talking about. Okay, so moving right along. Don't forget, at noon, 6 and midnight, around the clock, there are two idiots interpreting the news, so you don't have to, on a show called Lunch
With us.
Us. Two idiots.
Nope,
No, no idiots.
not gonna do it.
Wouldn't be prudent.
Wouldn't be prudent.
Okay, then.
Wouldn't be pretty, not gonna die. 1,000 points a lie.
Yeah.
Currently in the hospital, I'd like to add, once again, real life. No.
Oh. Today at 4 p.m. on Avatar's Radio, Golden Wings Going Country.
Yeah. Did you get lost?
Nope, I didn't get lost.
Hello?
I'm trying to mess around with my
Hello, hello, you there?
I'm here.
Hello.
Hello. Okay, so don't forget at 4 p.m. on Avatar's Radio, Golden Wings Going Country. At 6 p.m. on WRFB. Don't forget to tune in for that rebroadcast of Lunch with Laz and Jack. At 7 p.m., Phoenix Republic are doing their PvE nights. Contact
With the proper PvP.
Malhari or Kazan Phoenix Fire for more information.
Hello.
I'm singing the song, man. I like this song.
What's this? You're singing a song that nobody else hears.
What are you talking about?
That is it.
Why can I hear it?
I'm playing.
Scrota's playing it.
He's not playing anything.
I hear Scroda.
Maybe
Hey,
someone
wait,
needs
just
to pan their
these
camera
boxes.
around.
How do you not hear?
I hear it.
Well, it's because the 15 meters is like more like 2 feet 2 inches.
If you don't have instrument volume up, you won't hear it. You got to have it up almost all the way.
Speaking of 2 inches, no way, no.
Hey, I'm hung like a
Tic Tac.
Tic Tac, yeah.
A mouse?
At 7 on WRFB is the 70s at 7. Waiting for Laz.
Hello.
Laz, missing your
Come
cues,
on.
man.
RFB.
Okay,
Yeah.
8 p.m.
I'm-
on WRFB.
WRFB.
You needed just in.
BJ. BJ Justin.
What was that?
Wait, you're gonna call her BJ Justin? She will spank your ass. DJ Justin is gonna be doing some unmedicated schizophrenia part 2.
Dude.
Yeah.
So you're doing the do?
I did not do that.
Yeah, you did.
I went do.
You went do, and then
Do.
do. Do, and then do. And then after that, don't forget 10 p.m. Avatars Radio. Amber Rain's taking over the airwaves for Temper Tantrum T-Days. And the final event of the evening is on WRFB.
WRFB.
And that's the Record Room.
With the proper penis.
That's right.
Yep.
I don't know. I don't get it today.
What are you doing, man? What are you doing?
We need more
I don't
medication.
know, man. Dave's not here.
Dave's not there?
Dave's not here.
How about strawberry?
Do that, Dave. Can't do that.
Can't do that, Dave. Wouldn't be prudent.
You just mixed Al and George Bush? What? I wouldn't do that, Dave.
I tell you, tough crowd, tough room out there today. Y'all
Laz
killing
doesn't
me.
know what the hell he's doing.
That's right. Meanwhile, as we are proud sponsors of SodaCon Austin 2017, as you heard earlier, it is in the same month as Havlot, so there's all sorts of activity happening down in Austin, Texas this year, as there is throughout the year with all sorts of other events happening down there. But meanwhile, if you need more information about SodaCon Austin, you can go to sodaconaustin.org and get all the information there. There's updates on the forums where you can find out the latest information, who's going, who's not, all that good stuff. And of course, if you need more information, you can contact me and I'll put you in touch with the right folks. Of course, don't forget DJ Nurse Justin on the airwaves on WRFB this evening. And of course, the Wake Up Crew this Saturday morning and the Swap Shop with Zeke the Freak and Woodrow Beefcake Saturday night in WRFB, Radio Free Britannia. The Grimy Traders Auction House. If you want to start your own auction, whether it be a cash auction, a gold auction, go out to grimytraders.com. You can list your sale, your auction, and get your stuff sold out at grimytraders.com. The Ogdenshire and Markham Farms for your wholesale cotton reagents, ale, and more. Located in Dawn's Keep, just south of central Brittany. Also on the marketplace for your shopping convenience. Our good friends and family over at the Britannia Mining Company want you to come on down the Market Road and check out all the merchants for all your crafting needs. Located in the Quell region, right next to the Exeter Mines for your mining convenience as well. Our good friend Jacob White over at sodamap.com. Sodamap now officially in the game. You'll never get lost again with using sodamap.com. You can also place your own markers, lay out your own town, all sorts of great stuff. Go to sodamap.com, sign up, and happy travels. our good buddy Ben over at Relics by Rild, with some really great swag coming out from him. He's got all sorts of new stuff showing up in the store. And of course, if you want to get the latest Shrouded Avatar swag, go to relicsbyrild.com. Want to save a little money on that swag? Use the promo code NBNM when you check out, and you'll save 10% when you check out at relicsbyrild.com. And last but not least, our good friends over at the marketplace, shroudmarketplace.com, for all your virtual vendable needs.
Hey, Shroud Marketplace is the place to go buy or sell anything Shroud the Avatar related. I sold something last night at like 1:30 in the morning. I was in bed, checked my phone right before going to sleep, and it's like, dude, new order. I had to go over, log into the computer, log into the game, send the guy a message saying, hey, saw you had an order, and it's like, just wanted to deliver it and see if now's a good time, and boom, hey, transaction complete. I got money. I got paid.
Bada boom, cash in your pocket.
Yeah.
Sold some prosperity tools. And that's how it works on the Shroud Marketplace.
Yeah, you just register as a vendor, and then so you register for an account, then click on the left-hand side, you just click on vendor registration. You list your items that you want to sell up for sale, and then, you know what? Eventually someone will come by and buy. Just like Dread Pirates.
Tools.
Dread Pirates actually has... What, you're looking for my prosperity tools now?
Yeah, I don't see them on there.
Yeah, that's because he sold them last night. That's what he did.
What? When did he say that?
Anyway.
You could be just like Dread Pirates Gold, where he has 4 different artifacts up for sale right now, as well as some game gold. So check out Dread Pirates shop, and don't forget, each of the vendors, all 40 plus of the vendors, are different players. So every single vendor is a different player. Anybody is welcome to register on the website. Anybody's welcome to become a vendor and sell anything game related, from accounts to game gold to Crowns of the Obsidian, all the way to in-game services can be purchased or procured or listed on Shroud Marketplace, including cheese sign writing, soda design services, Scrota's music service, or Weddings and More by Laz. All of it can be done on shroudmarketplace.com.
Shroud Marketplace.
All the things you want.
By people like you.
That's right.
And that brings us to you guys. We got to go ahead and thank you guys. The most important
people around here. Thank you guys for watching out on Twitch.
Always.
YouTube, or listening on Radio Free Britannia. Thank you guys.
Love you guys. Some of you more than others. You know who you are. Meanwhile, I'm Laz.
I'm Jack.
And we are NBNN. Stay tuned for more news, sports, entertainment, crazy, wild happenings, and the latest 420 happenings here on NBNN News. Till then, have a great day, everybody. And we'll see you all tomorrow.
No harm for me. I'll pass a third.
Happy holidays.